Wonder if they'll get it going. 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 We finally have it going. I was listening to it, dude. I was listening to the stream. Oh, now what's happened? Did it just go off again? There we go. Alright, it's still a little bit loud. We're finally ready, right? We're ready. We're ready? I'm going. Alright, we're going. I'm 100% going right now. Gotta do that reset, and we start the timer. Go! 31 stars. So, wonder if they'll get it going. So there are a couple things to be said about this. If you've, I'm trying to get a good start here so we can bring us back onto the schedule here. 31 stars is a meme category of Super Mario 64, and you know, wow, that timer, dude, he used a different timer than me. Rude. My timer. 31 stars is a little bit of a meme category. It's basically 16 stars, but no MIPS clip or basement BLJ, if you know anything about that. So if you've never seen a Super Mario 64 speedrun, you're in for a treat. But if you have, you're gonna be a little bit disappointed. Ooh, dude, we got it. We got Lakitu skip. That's hardest trick in the book. No MIPS clip is what I said. So right away we're gonna be going into the Bomb-On Battlefield because that's the only place open. This run I have routed myself kind of, so it's not the fastest, but you know, it works. So right away we've got a little bit of a trick over here. It's called Bomb Clip, and I just messed it up because I did not grab it a little bit late enough. So we're off to a great start. This is how we fill that 1 hour estimate that is made for 70 stars, but inside of a 31 star run, just like this. Yo, let's go, broskies. Here we go. Alright, well, we got the first star. A little bit of a hiccup there, but we got our backup strats. So we just pounded it open to get that first star. And then instead of like most runs, we're gonna actually go ahead and go right back in and complete a couple more stars. So I heard that our incentive was met for oh well, I didn't mean to dive that early. You can jump up here really easily, and it's a little bit faster if you do that. And then you do that really weird wall climb. That's actually a little bit of a tough trick for newbies. And you just go take the shortcut because it's pretty fast. And, you know, doing it normally, backup strat. We gotta toss this old man around, break his back a little bit, because, you know, he's the king, and you gotta get that star from him. So, 31 stars. I did not mean to jump ahead of him right there, but I messed it up, yeah. 3 fast for you, 3 fast 5 you. Sorry, Princess Flappy, I'll slow down for you. So I'm gonna teach you guys a couple of party tricks here for if you guys are at a party. I'm gonna teach you a couple of good party tricks during this run, so please pay attention to those, because next time you're at a party, you may never know when you need them. So you don't want to ground pound right there. You just want to do a long jump, but it happens. Just, you know, you do what you want to do. So once again, we're going to be climbing up all the way to the top. This is, this star is a little bit of a auto-scroller, you could say, because you have to wait for, your Koopa Quick to get up to the top before you can get the star. So we just do the same trick, go up to the very top, and hopefully do a side flip there. Stop the timer, and then, so we're not just waiting here, because this is, you know, a speed run. We don't want to be waiting, no downtime here. We go right back, and we unlock the little cannon for another star later on. Oh, I was gonna say, we've hit the incentive for the hat. The no hat. Or lose the hat at the desert. So I've changed my routing up a little bit, and we're gonna be doing that as soon as I possibly can without really breaking the game. So as soon as I get 8 stars, I'm gonna be going straight to Bowser 1, and we're gonna be going straight to the desert from there. So it's gonna take a little bit of time, but you know, I want to give you guys something that you paid for. That hat incentive. So you know, get our Koopa Quick star over here. He's 3 fast 5 me. He got there way before I did the second time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the donations to meet incentives. Going to a good cause over here. Alright, so the last star that we've got is this one way over here, where we just go into the cannon. And we shoot up to the mountain. Floating aisle. As it is. And we get a free star pretty much. So I kind of struggle a little bit with this one. Sometimes, I always whiff that one. You whiff it by a millimeter, and then you gotta do a backup strat over here where you take the other cannon and you shoot back. But you know, it happens. So we're just gonna fly right back. Whoa! Almost went over. Almost went over. Did I get you guys there? And with that, we have our 4th star. And another change in this routing is we switch it up a little bit from normal routing. We still, usually you would go to Womp's Fortress pretty early on, but we instead go for the cool mountain, because that is clearly the right play. And we're gonna grab 4 stars in here. The first one is a little bit of a trick called simple flips, as I like to call it. It requires 1 simple flip, and it saves about 10 seconds or so, but if you mess it up, just like I did right there, if you mess it up, it costs about 30 seconds. So, it's a pretty good trick, clearly. I hope you guys are gonna be entertained by this great run. So we're gonna go straight for the simple flip trick again. We're not a baby, and we do the actual pro strats, and we don't miss the star right there, so we're good. Let's go. So that's one of the harder trick in this run. Shoutouts to Simple Flips for that one. I don't know if he actually made that trick, but shoutouts to him. And then from here on, we kind of face our mortal enemy in every single speedrun game. There's never a good speedrun game where there is a good penguin. So we've always got a little bit of a penguin enemy here. And this is the one for this game. Because sometimes he just likes to fall out of your hands like that, and then you gotta kill yourself. So you know. Just gotta start it all over and, you know, have a good run thanks to Mr. Penguin over here. Little Penguin Boy. Are there any random numbers in this game? Well, I think so. There definitely are with Bowser RNG. Sometimes he does a little potty dance before you go to fight him. He does a little potty dance, and then it's actually pretty good. So yeah, we kind of missed the penguin the first time, but we're caught back up. We got him. But, so, there's that one penguin adult down there that has her kid. And, you know, just misses her kid somewhere up on the top of the mountain. And then, meanwhile, we're gonna go down the slide. Here's a really good party trick right here. That's not how you do it, though. Because that's not how you do the party trick. But that gives me another chance to explain the party trick. The party trick here is if you go down the slide, if you just hold right, like straight hold right, it usually sets you up in the perfect little angle to just jump on straight down, and then all you do is press B, and bam, you're at the bottom of the slide. It's a great party trick. Everybody will be having their jaws dropped from that great party trick. So next time you're at a party, you got that Super Mario 64 N64 controller, whip it right out and show them that one. Pretty good. And since it's such a great party trick, what we're actually going to do is we're going to show it off one more time. So this time, oh yeah, dude. That's how it works, my man, Agent OP. That's how it works. This time, we meet the other adult penguin, who's off at this slide, having a ball, while his child is on the mountain of the cliff, looking for a parent. You know, just how it goes. He cares more about winning the race. This time we actually don't show it off. I lied. I'm sorry, guys, I lied. You actually have to take the slide because he calls you out for being a dirty cheater if you don't actually do the slide. So, you know, just gotta do it the normal way. And then we wait over here, because the star spawns really close by. Just gotta wait for him to waddle on over. A little bit of an auto stroller as well. And we just grab that star, and we move on. I'm sorry, guys, I lied. Get over it. No, I'm kidding. It happens, man. It happens. You can't remember the whole run. So from here, we're going to be going straight to Bowser, because we got our 8th star, and I promised you guys the hat, or the no hat. Which, I completely forgot about that incentive until today. So, ban this man for lying. I'm gonna be banned from the stream, man. Might as well cut me short and just put me on to the next guy. This level is pretty rough. It's one that I always used to reset my runs to. So, kinda sucks. But, we go as we go. Oops. Just kidding. There was no mistake there. Just gotta collect all the 8 red coins because, you know, it's always worth it to get another star while you're in the level. It literally saves so much time because you're not getting another star. Right there we kind of clipped onto that little crystal. It was a little bit of RNG manipulation to try and get the Bowser P dance right there. So it happens in every single run you see. There's always that little clip on that little crystal in order to try and get better odds at seeing that Bowser P dance as soon as you walk through the door. And with that, we have all 8 of the red coins. So all we gotta do is not die at the very end, like I am very well known for doing. Almost did it right there. Gotta take the casual strats up the stairs. Welcome to my Let's Play. And we're gonna go straight off to Bowser. So, keep an eye out. He might do the P dance. He might not. He didn't do the P dance there. But he has a really good P dance. And we're just gonna throw him right to the closest one. Hopefully not miss. We missed, but it's okay. Did I tell you guys that this was a... I thought I jumped there. Dude, did I tell you guys that this run is for fun? And definitely in no shape or form is it a good one. So he also doesn't like to talk sometimes unless you're in a very weird place like his armpit. So we have to get into his armpit sometimes. So we get our first key. That means we get to go to the basement. We're gonna do that right away. And then we're gonna go almost immediately back up to the main room. The main floor of the castle. So, you know, just taking a nice, slip the key in the hole, and then you know, twist it, open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. So, this is not usually how my routing goes. It's usually better planned than this. But, you know, gotta get rid of the hat. And to get rid of the hat, we have to clear this first star, and then we'll be able to. So this is a little bit of a trick, and it takes a little setup. But if you do like a perfect setup right there, you can hit the bird, the big bird, while he's flying, and then you don't have to wait for him ever. So it's pretty perfect. So now that we've got his star, he's no longer holding anything, which means his hands are open, and they are open to hold my hat. So, we're going to be looking for our hat. Or we're going to be giving away our hat. So we're just going to go say hello to Big Bird once again. And that was dangerous. But we survived. One thing I learned today about this, I learned, is that when your hat is off, you actually have less defense. There is like a defense stat in this game, and if your hat is on, you have less defense, or you have more defense, dude. It's crazy. It's all because I was a liar that my pants were on fire right there. And so we're actually gonna hop right back in. Those are the 2 stars that I was grabbing. Sandlands. We're gonna hop right back in and exit the course. That way, we can go right away into having a hat again. Surprise, surprise. So for those of you that have played this before, you know that flying is pretty rough, but we're just gonna take it nice and slow, because you can save about 5 seconds doing a much faster, riskier, harder strat, but that's 5 seconds, man. Who needs 5 seconds when you could just do it safe? Got it. And then, if you play Super Mario World, you might know yumps. They're pretty notorious. We just messed it up by not grabbing the star, but we got the yump. That's what matters, dude. You get the yump, easy trick. But then you mess it up afterwards. So, we don't have the hat anymore, and that actually also changes when you come out of a star. When you come out of a star, you don't have your hat anymore, so Mario does this little looking around, little animation, and it's actually slower, is what I noticed. So having the hat off is not an optimal strategy for this game. Over here, we're just gonna do a little slide. This is another good party trick, by the way. You just, you bounce into the wall, and then you bounce into the other wall, and then you just jump straight down to the bottom, and everybody's gonna have their jaws dropping once again. So, keep them on their toes. Do both of the slides. Do both of the party tricks right there. So yeah, Mario's a little upset that he doesn't have his hat. And then since that was such a good party trick, we're gonna show it off once again. This is the one that there we go. Alright, just a little hookup there. Just a little hiccup. We're gonna show up the party trick once more. We're gonna jump right down straight to the bottom, save a bunch of time, and make it right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It was some more RNG manipulation there for the next Bowser fight. Hopefully he'll do the body dance. Alright, so there's two of the little party tricks. I've got one more party trick at least to show you guys right here. So if you go into Whomp's Fortress, this is a really good party trick for beginners. I wish I could tell you that I was not lying, but I think on the resources that they have for speedrunning this game, this trick is literally called the consistent trick, and they have a little disclaimer down at the bottom that says it works 100% of the time except for when it doesn't work. So we just grab right there, do a backflip, little punch, turn the camera, walk straight down, go back up, and turn the camera once more. And it worked this time. It's consistent in that it works every time except for when it doesn't. And that's a really good party trick. So that's a good one for you guys. Really easy. Not doing texture setup. This is the only category that I run in Super Mario 64, by the way. We only do memes here in my channel. And texture setup, that's not meme enough. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and get the 100 coins, and this is actually a good place to do some donations if you have them, because you're just gonna be going around gathering 100 coins and 8 red coins. So that's open for you. And I also cannot hear the announcer if the announcer is talking. He might be muted in Discord. So yeah. I don't know if he's reading out any donations during this time. If we have any donations. Kinda messed up there. So yeah. Voice is muted? Is it? Oh no. Nah, he isn't. Okay. No donations are being read, I guess. That's what I'm getting. Well, that's okay, because we're nearing the very end of this 100 coins. So, don't worry about it. We're all good. There are some, though. So, right over here, this is like the last main red coin. We've got one more way off to the side that doesn't really... I don't count it. But there's our last red coin. We've got our red coin star. And then we've got 8 more coins down here, along with one more from the RNG box. RNG box. We got it. Yo, no worries. If you ever want to interject, Cookie, feel free. I will let you do donations whenever you like. So we're gonna get all the stars in this little location over here, because we have to get all of them, in my route at least. So, oh, another great party trick for you. I've got one more in this level. We're not gonna be doing Owlless, because that's, I know I was talking about that simple flip trick that I did before, how it saves like 5 seconds, but it costs like 30 seconds if you mess up. Owlless is like a trick that saves 2 seconds, but it costs a minute if you mess up. Here's the other party trick. You just you ground pound right through this guy, because he has no hitbox to his own weakness, except for when he's weak to it. Imagine getting mad at Owless in 2018. Imagine that. But yeah, there's your little party trick. You can just go right through that guy. Jaws instantly dropped. Everybody will be like applauding at that party, dude. Everybody will be going crazy. So, that one Thwomp, he was talking about how he doesn't like people stepping all over him. So, you know, he's made him cement. He doesn't like people walking all over cement and his brothers. So, what happens is you kill him, and after you stomp on him, he turns into this big cement tower. And he had another star in him. So, just get another star up at the top there.
Testing.
Up at that. Up at the top. And then we've got, I think, 2 more stars? Yeah, we got 2 more. We've got the good old wall kicks will work star right here. And our lovely
Alright.
coming out.
So I got a few donations to read. Sorry if I'm talking over you, Lucas. I can't hear you right now through the Discord app. We got a $50 donation from Mozzie. Good luck getting back on your feet, Sari. $5 from Buddy Jack. Good job to all the Final Fantasy IV runners getting through such a challenging run. Also, I know it's not much, but here's my bit towards helping Siri Love. Your best, Buddy Jack. We also got some stuff going on in Bid Wars here. Looks like Save the Animals is at $452 and Kill the Animals is still at $120, so looks like we're saving the animals unless people start donating to that.
Fix the audio.
What else we got? There was another goal. We reached a quack percent for the Wii Sports Resort, and we still got some other incentives up. We still got the Super Metroid Randomizer incentives for use Spazer instead of Plasma for all the runners. And all runners having to find, pick up, and use the space jump. For Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, we have the Flitwick Boogaloo still going. And for Group Troop, we got the character swap.
I'm not used to this.
And I still can't hear anybody, and I'm looking at this stuff. I hope I'm not really loud on Twitch. Anyway,
he's been calling out
I'll leave it back to you, Lucas.
One of my maneuvers here. Haters gonna hate. Alright, we got Mips. Easy trick right there. Is the audio fixed, by the way? I haven't heard anybody say that. It is. Nobody in chat is saying anything. Rip. He's done. Is it safe to turn the audio back up now? Dude, you guys. Oh no, we missed a coin. He was able to read donations. Dude, I don't even know what's going on there. Dude, Cookie is the best. Best restreamer right here. So we actually get this hat quite a bit in this stage because it provides us with defense. Usually it's not faster, but we just boiled a big bully. Yo, bits. Thanks for the bits, guys. No matter where they're going. Croak, please. Dude. I don't even know what to talk about anymore. Oh, we've got one more quick party trick right here. By the way, one more quick party trick for you guys. If you do a little, you can do a little triple jump right here, right off this blue platform, and then fly straight over this wall. And great. ground pound right into the star. It's a really good party trick, by the way. So, you know, I've filled you up with like 6 great Super Mario 64 party tricks now. They're really good. You should use them. I highly recommend them. And then here we're gonna go into the volcano. You can notice now that you take more damage without the hat. Lava does, for some weird reason, 4 damage instead of 3, but then 5 damage if you're already damaged. So I had a little fun strat right there. A little fun time trying to do this level the first time when I played without the hat. But yeah, you have to collect some coins there. It's not really great. And then that's our last star over inside of Lethal Lava Land. From here, all we've got left are a few of the hardest stars in the game, in this glitchy little area. Oh, I've got one more party trick, by the way, in this level, that I can tell you guys about. One really easy party trick that anybody can do. They're really basic. First one is failing that wall jump right there, so that you have to do it again. And then barely hitting that platform perfectly. That's not a party trick though, so don't do that one. That one's not a good party trick. The good party trick is coming up right now. Guys, I wonder if they'll get it going. Alright, so here's the good party trick right here. If you go into this little room and you hop on this elevator, but you jump off before it gets there, and then you walk into this wall, you can just go right through it when the elevator hits you, and you land right in the star, dude. It's a really good one. It's a really good party trick. Be sure to show that off. Everybody's gonna be like, dude, he broke the game. That's insane. Do you see how good this guy is at Super Mario 64? I bet he could beat it in one day. And so we got 2 more stars before we reach 30 stars, which is pretty much where everything is laid out for us. We get this 1 star, and then now we've got the hardest star in the game. So feast your eyes. I wouldn't call this a party trick because it's just too hard for a beginner to do. We have to talk to this toad, and if you set it up perfectly, he'll toss the star above your head, but you can set it up where you land right on that, and then you can slide right off when you're done. Are you ready? Bam! Perfect party trick. Right there. If you're good enough. Only if you're good enough. But there was the hardest star in the game, 30th star. Hope you guys were ready. HMCBLJ? Nah, dude. Not that one. PogChamp. That slide though, that's where you save seconds, man. So here we've got Bowser's submarine right here, and this level is super laggy. So we're actually gonna do a little bit of camera manipulation, which feels very awkward on the hands. Mario looks very awkward without the hat in this level specifically. So we're just gonna turn the camera to the side to not load the big ol' submarine that drops frames down to like 2 frames a second. So that way we can keep going fast. And we're just gonna hop up back. And then after that it's smooth sailing. We're gonna have the second to last star, and we're gonna go straight for the last star. I don't know why they call it 31 stars, or why they call it 70 star when it should really be called 32 stars and 71 stars. Kind this jump's a little bit awkward to make, and then the lag does not help with climbing up the sub. Oops. Oopsies. The lag really sucks, dude, on this level. So that is our second to last star, 31st star. That's why we call it this category. Basically, just skip the MIPS clip. And we go straight into Bowser. It's for those that like to do 16 star but want a little bit more gameplay is what I would say. Want more stars. And we have to actually be very careful here because the fire does a lot of damage. And so we can just do some wall kicks, skip that little part of this level, do a big old long jump, hop straight across, and hopefully make the first cycle. This is on a not on a global cycle, but on a level cycle, where it's usually a little bit hard to make it up to the top on the first cycle. It's very hard on... oh no. Oh no, that was close. I almost died there, by the way. I mean, totally planned. Usually happens every run, so don't even worry about that. And we hop straight into Bowser. Bowser 2, he's a little bit of a jerk. Sometimes I miss his throws as well. But, you know, we're gonna make do as best we can. Hopefully I don't miss the grab. He can't do a potty dance, actually. So... that Bowser legit can't do a potty dance because he always jumps right at the beginning. And hopefully he talked to us right away. He's a very good Bowser, dude. So we're gonna grab the second key. This lets us go up to the very top. And we're gonna move on to the section I like to call the BLJs, the Big Loser Jumps, as they are called. They're called the Big Loser Jumps because they're pretty stupid. And they make you lose your runs. So... hopefully we'll be looking at a sub 45 time here. Dude, please just go right through there. That's a good party trick, by the way. You can clip right through. And here we go with the Big Loser Jumps. That's not gonna work. That was close at the very end. Camera? You have to actually be going straight up the stairs. There we go. There's our Big Loser Jump number 1. That one's usually the tougher one. And then we've got our Big Loser Jump number 2 right here. Come on. Come on, Mario. It's that easy, dude. It's that easy. First try. Come on. There we go. So, yeah, there are your Big Loser Jumps right there. I usually, last time, in practice, or just, I was doing a practice run right before this, and I was doing the Big Loser Jump into the Bowser 3 level on that big staircase, the endless staircase, and I guess I got enough speed to clip right through the stairs and go into the wet dry world painting, which was weird. You don't usually do that. It was so weird. And then we're just gonna go ahead, climb up. It's a pretty simple, easy level right here. Actually, it's a little bit tough. You can do some pretty insane tricks. There's this one trick that's almost impossible where you do a triple jump and you get just like go straight up to the top. Saves about 30 seconds, but it's high impossible to do. That like only the best of the best do that trick. So here we go up to the very top. glad I did not miss that jump. I missed that jump more than you would believe. And we've got one final jump right there, leading up to the Bowser fight. Triple jump right in there. We're good. So this is where I usually mess up, and I usually lose my runs here. So this final Bowser right here. He's got a really good setup if you can hit the throws, but you know, that's Bowser for you. You miss the throws. And then fighting him without the hat, it's even more dangerous because your defense level is down. It's like we're talking about Final Fantasy IV over here. There we go. There's our first throw. First try. Every try, dude. And then we're gonna turn right around. And we've got a close one right here that we completely miss. For RNG manipulation for the last throw. But he has to walk a little bit further away from the edge. There we go. We're gonna take it a little... Oh, that was not expected. I didn't think that would hit. And then we've got the final throw, which is usually the hardest. But, you know, of course, I never get it on my first try. That's the one that I don't get on my first try. All the others, first try every try. Last throw kind of sucks. There we go. And... with that, Bowser 3 is down. And that's gonna be the end of the run. We're gonna give him a little bit of a talk. He's gonna berate us for being like, dude, those explosions hurt. Why did I put them there? And then we just grab the big star, and that's time right there. So GG. GG. A little bit under estimate. Estimate was an hour. We got 40 minutes. Put us right back on track. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oof. So yeah, GG. Thanks for watching the 31-star run. Wonder if they'll get it going on to the next run after this. Yeah. I'm just gonna be chilling here. We can watch the credits. We have time to watch the credits.
Alright, I'm so glad we got that going for y'all.
Get the schedule
thank you so much, Lucas.
So that way we're doing it correctly. Everybody goes on their time that they've scheduled. I think that's a better idea. Remember to support Ceriam in this Hurricane Michael relief stream. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say. We have time to watch the credits, don't we? I don't know. We get to see Mario back with his hat somehow. He magically gets this hat. And then Peach gets to talk to him about the 121st star, or the 32nd star here. We got our 32nd star in this category.
We have to do something special for you.
We have to do something special for you, Mario. And then, ooh, oh my goodness. Where's the blush?
Here we go!
There was no blush, dude. I remember there being blush with Mario.
For Mario.
And that's it. There's your credits, man. That's all there is. That's all there is to it. They're gonna go bake a delicious cake. Mario's probably gonna lose his hat in it somewhere. It's a little bit of a desert in there, in the kitchen. No pun intended. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah. In only 2 hours, we have finished this run. Can I come into Marathon Live for chat? I was in Marathon Live. Why did it kick me out? I'm in Marathon Live. I wonder if that's echoing. Dude, I wonder if they'll get it going again. I'll go ahead and mute myself on my stream. And that way, we'll be able to talk in an interview. I guess they don't want to talk in an interview. I am inside of the Discord, ready for an interview. Cookie Donut. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't want to mute the doing the Discord audio. I guess it's good. Oh, okay.
Oh, great.
All right.
Okay.
Fun. We don't get to listen to credits music.
So, Lucas, what do you think of your run today? It seemed like a pretty good one.
You know, it was pretty good for 31 star, and I even changed the routing to go to the desert to get rid of the hat. So that was actually pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah, I started derusting this about 3 days ago because I haven't done this run in 6 months, and then I started the derust. In 2 days, I got a new PB by 2 whole minutes. My PB used to be about 40 minutes.
Oh, wow, that's great, dude.
And
congrats.
I got to like 37, and thanks for the congrats. So I was like, 1 hour estimate, that's not really what I was looking for. So I'm glad I got it done a little bit earlier. Seems like it worked out to go on and move to the next ones a little bit. Next stuff on the schedule, get back on track. So
yeah,
if it works out, it works out.
Yeah, it worked out great. Thank you so much again for running this game for us, and hope you stick around. And yeah, okay, guys. Next up, we got Devin Brody with Mario World or Mario Land. No, Mario World. Crap, Mario 1. There we go.